Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we finished the last couple of ore processing that we need for the ore processor that we currently have built, right? For these sets of ores, which was gold and titanium. So we got all those up here and smelting, and it's outside the range of my radars. Okay, that's a bit annoying, but hey. We can always fix that later. So I was trying to decide what it is we wanted to do next, because we need to start planning for and working towards the next stage, which is to take what we've done and make it bigger somewhere else. Because, you know, this is nice. It gives us a lot of what we need, but we're going to need a lot more. One thing I did want to set up is a logistics network. So start getting construction bots and logistics bots and Roboports set up so that I can, you know, basically auto build things. I can just drop blueprints and have them auto build, because then, you know, as long as I have materials, that they'll go out and build things. And also to be able to keep myself supplied without having to run back to this place over and over and over again, by just, you know, putting everything into logistics containers so that I can just have, you know, set up a logistics request for, say I need iron plate. I say I need iron plate, and then the logistics bots will go grab some iron plate and bring it to me. But that is going to require a ton of power. And as you know, we've been having electricity issues, primarily because our accumulators are not holding enough charge to get us through the night. I mean, we're making enough power during the day, but during the night, not so much. And I thought of a couple of things. We can either just build a huge bank of accumulators so that, you know, we can just get through the night, but that's going to be just, we're going to keep chasing our tail on that thing. Right, so we're gonna have to keep building it bigger and bigger and bigger as we build larger and larger and larger facilities. I think what we probably want to start doing instead is moving to a completely different energy generation system entirely, and that is nuclear reactors, because we now have the tech for that. So that is what we're going to start working on. And so, to do that, we're going to need uranium, and we don't have anything right now that is making uranium. We can process uranium from some of the ores. I'm not exactly sure which ore it is that gives us uranium. Stereotype. Stereotype gives us uranium with some of the advanced processing that we can do. But we would get lots and lots of ores that we don't really need as byproducts of that. We could cycle them into the system we currently have, but I'm not sure that's entirely what we want to do. There is another way that we can get uranium, and that is here. Crystallizing uranium and fluorite. Right? We can take mineral sludge and we can crystallize it. And we can get mineral sludge by dissolving slag and stone to make slag slurry. Then we filter it to make mineral sludge, and then we can crystallize it. So that is... We can also do direct creation of uranium, or if we have sapphirite, cruthenium, and bobmonium crystals, which is another option. Because we have those ores, we could set that up. We have a hybrid catalyst. Hybrid catalyst, we need mineral catalyst and crystal catalyst. Crystal seedlings, which we would have to start processing geodes to do that with sulfuric acid. Not, you know, a big problem there. It's just a matter of where are we going to do it. We have a lot of room here. Let's just see. Let's just run a production block, and let's just see what the numbers look like, and then we'll decide what method we want to go for. All right, so we want to add a recipe. Let's say we want to crystallize uranium and fluorite. And I'd like to get enough uranium ore to fill a yellow belt. We would have to make 949 crystallizers. And we would need mineral sludge. We need 339 filtration units. We would need, let's see, slag slurry. 214 liquefier Mark IVs. And to get the slag, we would have to make over 1,000 electrolyzers to electrolyze water to do that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But, I mean, let's say we go by computing by factory. Let's do something a little bit more doable. Let's say 10 factories. We would start getting 0.2 uranium ore per second. That's 8.5 per minute. $42.2 every 5 minutes. Okay. All right, let's look at the other method. Let's look at the other method, which is going to be here. Which we're going to go for this. Uranium ore. Straight up. We don't get the fluorite. Now, getting the fluorite is an actual benefit to this, because we can use the fluorite to make hydrofluoric acid, which we could eventually need for certain levels of ore processing. But we might not actually be doing that. Let's see. How many would it take? Ore sorting facility. How much? We can't make this yet, but we can make the Mark IIIs. It would take 5 of these. And then we would just need to make sapphire crystals, crotinium crystals, and bobmonium crystals. Which we can do that by taking chunks. We would need sulfuric acid, and we need hydrochloric acid, which we have. We would need leaching plants. Can I make leaching plants? I can make Mark I leaching plants. Okay. We would also need this hybrid catalyst, which we can put in a purple assembly machine. Mineral catalysts. We can make that from mineral sludge, which we can do the ceramic filtering, which is a lot easier. We would need... Let's see, can I do the Mark II filtration plants? No, I can't do the Mark II stuff here because I don't have those electronic logic boards yet. So, Mark Is. And as far as liquefiers, we're talking Mark III liquefiers. And then how much are we talking as far as electrolysis? What kind of electrolyzers can I make? I can make Mark III electrolyzers. Okay. Those numbers are very doable. And then we would need crystal catalyst. Crystal catalyst. Crystal seedlings, which we can get that from filtering crystal slurry. Let's see, which of these can I actually make? I can make a chemical plant 2, which has a crafting speed of 2.0, or I can use these chemical plants, which have a crafting speed of 2.75. So we would be more like this. Filtration units are only going to be 1. We're going to need crystal slurry, which we can get from all of our geodes, which... Again, Mark 3. Which we can feed, like, any of our geodes into that. So we have lots and lots of geodes. Okay. I think that this is doable. It's not simple. It's going to take up a lot of space, but it's doable. All right, let me get some research going while we're working on this. Let's see. What I need is something with logistics. I need logistics system. Because then that will unlock the logistics warehouses and logistics silos. So let's go ahead and get that. All right. So, I think the first thing we want to do is start making the sapphirite, crotinium, and bobmonium crystals. So, we're making chunks. We're making lots and lots of chunks here. In fact, we're making more chunks, at least a rubite there, than we can really process. Now, if we do this, it is going to slow down our ore processing. Right? Now, yeah. But that's okay. Wait a minute, why is half of our sapphirite processing not working? Hold on, what's going on here? There's no purified water in the system. Oh, jeez. Almost got ran over by a train. See, I'm pushing all the purified water north with this pump, and it's pulling all this out. So we are going to need more purified water. All right, that's interesting. We also need more saline water, so that's actually something we can do. because we completely drained this of saline water. So I think we just need more of these hydro plants. Do I actually have a better version of the hydro plants? I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make those better version of the hydro plants. Let's just make them all. Okay. Hold on. Where's my pinned? There we go. That's going to be interesting. Okay. Oh, I don't want to be standing on tracks. Make sure I'm not standing on tracks. All right. So we're going to start utilizing this area here for this process, specifically to make uranium. And then we're going to have to take that uranium somewhere to get and basically refined in centrifuges. And then once we have the uranium we need, we're going to need a place where we're going to build the power plant. There's this island. There's this island. It has enemies on it, but that's not anything that we can, it's really going to be a problem to deal with. We just need to get our tank down here, build a causeway, and then clear that island, and then we can use that island to build the nuclear power plant. Now, as the nuclear power plant expands, we are going to need the better enrichment process, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right. I think we're going to keep these guys here. Yeah, because those aren't going to line up, because the saline is going to be on the bottom and the purified is going to be on the top. So we actually need to offset this a little bit. Like that. Let's go ahead and actually upgrade these guys, because it's going to just produce faster. Alright, so then you're going to be like this. Actually, let me move them more like... Saline's going to be on the bottom. There we are. Also, another issue is that, they don't have enough power, or won't have enough power, but that's only going to affect us during the day. Or during the night. Alright, let's bring the water over here. And then we should just be able to connect these guys in to the existing infrastructure fairly simply. See, this is trying to push the water this way. And this tank is actually starting to fill up now. Okay, which means we're producing the purified water faster than we're consuming it. So let's just go ahead and check the line. I mean, I have 3 or more of these things that I can put in. Alright, there we go. There we go. I may need to upgrade these belts, but another thing I can do is probably upgrade these flotation cells to increase our output. Upgrade these ore crushers. You know, I could definitely ramp up this production to just simple upgrades. Because, yeah, we can do ore crusher 3s now. We can do ore sorting facility 3s. I can do flotation cell Mark 2s. I might do a lot of that off screen, though. Go ahead and upgrade some of these things. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get to work here. And how do I want to do this? So I need these chunks. Ugh. Oh, that was weird. Something got stuck in my throat. Okay, if I were to separate this off, and then alright, logistics system is done. Okay, there we go. So then that brings out our sapphirite chunks. Alright, logistic system finished. So let's go ahead and grab logistic silos. Alright, what else do we need? We need crotinium chunks, which are these guys right here, which will do pretty much the same thing. Nope, nope, nope. We need to move it there, and then there. Alright, there's crotinium chunks. And then that's gonna have to come through there. Alright. Crotinium chunks, and then we need bobmonium chunks, which are going to be up here. Which this is going to be coming out there. And then going in. Hold on. Where's it going to be going in? There. But we're going to have to get past all this mess. So we're going to have to probably come out there. Which means we're going to be going in there. No, no, no. We're going to have to go in there. I'm going to kind of make a little bit of a mess of my power system there. And then we route the bobmonium. Oh, no, no, no. Not like that. Like that. And then we're going to come out. Oh. No, actually, we need to come out here. Alright, so that's actually going to be in the same spot. Alright, hold on. There we go. Aluminum chunks. All right. We got the logistic silos, so let's go ahead and get logistic warehouses. All right, we're going to have a big old forest to clear. All right. I'm thinking. Can I hand make a Roboport? I'm going to hand make a couple of Roboports. I can also hand make some construction bots. Because I don't necessarily want to hold all of this raw wood that's going to come out of here myself. So, now that we have logistics silos, a storage silo, which we're going to need stone brick for. I also need more circuits. Alright, there we are. And we're going to need more circuits. The white circuits. These guys here. Grab a whole bunch of them. Grab a bunch of these. We're going to also need to start using this to make what's it called? The robot brains for the logistics robots too. But I have to figure out how I'm going to fit that in there. I probably have to like curve these up here and set it up, or maybe run it underground and maybe set it up over here. I think that we're going to be making the bots pretty much manually. I'm not going to have them automatically create. I'm going to kind of have some control over them because we don't want to fill up the entire system with obsolete bots. Geode crystallization. Crystallizing the sapphire ore. No, we don't necessarily need the gems just yet. We will want them if we want to get higher tier laser turrets, but we're not using laser turrets right now. Ceramics. Armor crafting 4. Sodium processing. Sodium sulfate synthesis. Just try and decide what it is. Chemical plant 3s? Alright, let's grab those. We won't be able to make them, but it'll be nice to have that, because these chemical plants eventually get faster than any other chemical plant that we have. Alright, and I've just completely lost the thread of what I was gonna do. Right. Okay, so I'm making bots. Yes. Oh, I need batteries too. Hold on. Okay, so I managed to make those 2 Roboports. We'll be able to power them fully during the day. And those will be the beginnings. If I grab some Invar, I can make these Mark IIs. Okay, so let me do that too. Where did I put my batteries? We have batteries coming through here. Battery, there they are. All right, let's just grab a whole bunch of batteries, and then let's go grab some Invar plates. I can make a dozen of these. Because we are going to need electric engine units. Okay. Those should be over here. Let's grab a bunch of those. See, this is why this is going to be really nice when I have this all set up with logistics control, because then I can just say, hey, I need some batteries, and they'll go grab some batteries for me. Alright, some Invar plate. I probably also want to grab some brass, because we kind of used up a lot of it. And the brass is kind of way up north here. Bronze, we're kind of good on bronze. We don't really need lead or tin. Aluminum, we could probably use a little bit more aluminum. And a bunch of brass. There we go. Okay, so there we are. You know what? I'm just going to make all 5 of those Mark II ports. And then we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50 of those construction bots. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and pause recording here while I let all that manufacture, and then when we're ready to go, we'll be back in a moment. Okay, I am back. We haven't finished manufacturing all of the new bots yet, but I got all of the Roboports done. And that should be enough to get started with this project. Alright, I've also disabled my personal Roboports. So let's go ahead and put one down here, so that my own bots don't do anything. Alright. Actually, I might want to put those back on for just a second. Unfortunately, they are going to drain my power. Alright, so the yellow area, or the orange area, is the construction area, if I remember correctly, and the green area is the logistics area. Now, these guys are going to, of course, need power. But this is going to serve as kind of the beginnings of this logistics network that is eventually going to cover the entire base and large sections of this map. Now, the next one kind of needs to be put out there. But what I'll do is I'll just put it, like, there for now. Alright, and then you guys are going to need power, which we're going to use these large power poles to get them power. Alright, let's just go ahead, hold in shift. Let my bots do the work. And then this one. Oh, really? That's rather annoying. Alright, well, let's just bring it this way then. Alright, we'll link that in there. Alright, so they should all have power. There we go. They have power. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my Roboports. Again. Take off my Roboports, and I'm going to put 50 of these bots in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this deconstruction planner out. And we hopefully won't get any piping in here. And they say, get rid... Oh, actually, hold on. They are going to need somewhere to put all this stuff, right? They're going to need a storage silo. Oh, hold on. Cancel. Cancel all those bots. I need a storage silo. So just go ahead and let's drop this storage silo somewhere in the logistics network. Which, I think for now we can just stick it right over here. There they go. I could have made that a warehouse, but I think a silo should be plenty. And then we're just going to keep including all of these trees in here. Just gonna basically just remove this entire forest. Gotta be careful about where I place this because I don't want to get those pipes covered. I think we can actually do a lot of this from the map. Let's just get rid of all of this, get rid of all of this. And I think that should be good for now. Oh, let's get those bots recreating. I always forget where the bots are. There we go. Alright, character logistics slots finished. Character logistics slots, because we're actually going to need those now. But let's see how much power draw these things are using. Do they show up on the list yet? There they are. 4 of them using 400 kilowatts. I see, because these guys are kind of slow. So I don't want to put too many of them in the system. You know what I mean? Maybe a few hundred at most for construction bots. And maybe a few hundred logistics bots. Because when we get the higher tier bots, we're just going to want to put those in. Because they're going to be so much faster. And also we're going to want to pull the old bots out of the system. I'm not sure exactly the best method of doing that. Alright, so this is going to take these guys a little while to clear all this forest. And then once all this forest is cleared, it'll give us some room to work to begin building our uranium refinement facility. So we get the uranium ore, then we'll start processing it into fuel and all kinds of good stuff. Alright, so what I think we'll do is we'll just go ahead and leave it here. Oh, I just finished more bots. So Do I want to keep these as mine? Let's just make the rest of these bots. Okay. I just ran us out of steel, but that's fine. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna let these guys work and clear this forest, and then when we come back, we will get to work building this new production facility. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.